Hey everyone, I'm back with another video for you. So this video is going to be about e123 Omega from Sonic the Hedgehog and Marvel's Rhino, the Rhino from Spider-Man. So I did say I was going to make an Omega video, but I made this recently and I wanted to include this as a part of the review. So let's talk about Omega first because you're more interested in the Omega. You can just skip over the Rhino review. So, okay, let's go. So first off, you can look at the details. I painted the eyes in this piece of the head. Kind of rough looking, but yeah, you can see the eyes there. And okay, look at the details. These stripes were sharpied on. This Omega symbol was sharpied on. Weird. It doesn't look like an Omega at all, like an Omega letter. But okay. So let's talk about scale. Here it is, the Sonic minifigure, which is slightly taller than a regular Lego minifigure. Here's a bald regular minifigure, in this case Spider-Man, which is bald. And the big figure, the Hulk. It's a bit taller than a big figure because of these studs, and that's it. So yeah, that's it. So for articulation, the head does not move, it's on a clip, but the arms move all the way around. The elbow can move that far, and there's swivel. There's wrist swivel. The hand can move up at, at at this hinge in the back and at that hinge in the front, so you can move down and double up. The legs. Oh, and there's wrist swivel. The leg can move out that far. Knee bend. Back far. Feet can move down and up for running. So, oh, and there's some swivel due to how the parts work, but it's not too secure. So yeah, you can take a look at the back with the little thrusters, and yeah, that's pretty much Omega. And for a feature, it has those little machine guns to remove the hands. It's a very difficult design, so I had to do what I had to do. So yeah, that's it for Omega. Well, now let's talk about Rhino. And here's the Rhino. And it functions as a mech suit or as an organic armor. So it's like a huge man Rhino. The Rhino is a huge man. Or it's just a normal person in a big mech suit. So, yeah, let's talk about some scale first and then articulation. So for scale, here's a big figure. Here's the Spider-Man. A Kid Basho Spider-Man. The CMF and the regular recent Spider-Man. And yeah, that's how big it is with Spider-Man and the Hulk. So let's talk about features first because yeah, it's a bit better. The only main feature is there's a clip in the back for so you can stand Spider-Man there running at a wall or something, like the game, like the PS4 game. Basically the main feature. There are some little binoculars acting as turrets and underarm turrets. So yeah, that's it for the features. Oh, and the minifigure can be removed. So, articulation. For the articulation, the arms move out that far. They can move up that far, but if you move it a little bit out, you can turn it out completely. And if you hide the binocular, it can just straight up move completely. So the elbow goes up about that far. That's why I inverted the stud, because then these studs on the bottom would make it work. Well, look about this place, so it doesn't work as well. There's wrist swivel, individual finger articulation. It's a weird hand, but it's still a hand. Using outrider arms and another extra clip. So the clip is just to grasp a minifigure, so take a Spider-Man and clip it on. Now he's holding the Spider-Man minifigure. So yeah, that's it for the arms. Oh, and since they're a ball joint, you can get some different angles. And because it's a ball joint, there's swivel. There's no head swivel but the minifigure does not work like that. And all the legs will move out that far. Back that far, all the way back. Out! He can do a full split. And more. And the knee. Almost 90 degrees of bend at the knee. Ankle pivot, about that far. And since it's a ball jointed ankle pivot, so there's can move forward, backward, and side to side. So that's it for articulation. Now, so you can access the minifigure easily. You're going to just unclip this, and it's just an easier access for a minifigure. That you can barely see from the side, so if you change out the legs for some light gray or dark gray, it will look like a big man instead of a guy riding a suit, but it's pretty covered up. So yeah, that's it for the rhino. So that's pretty much it. And well, final group shot. Doesn't have hands. But okay, final group shot. Review. And bye.